نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Respected viewers and listeners, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As you know, this Quranic program is presented by Adult Quranic Education Program, Srinagar. The message is simple: read, understand, practice, and propagate the message of Quran. And that's what we are trying to do. And we invite you to be part of this Quranic family. Transmit this message according to our own capacities and capabilities and limitations. That's our message. Okay, our today's lesson starts from verse number 10. It starts from verse number 10 of chapter Aali-Imran. Aali-Imran, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Innal ladina kafaru. Indeed, those who have disbelieved, lan tugniya anhum amwaluhum, their wealth will not avail them, wala awladhum, nor their offsprings, min Allah shay'a, against Allah in any way. Wa ulaika hum waqudun nar, and they are going to be the fuel of fire. Kada'bi ali Fir'aun, their plight will be like the plight of Pharaoh. وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, and those who were before them. كَذَّبُوا بِآيَاتِنَا, they also rejected and denied our message. فَأَخَذَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِذُنُوبِهِمْ, then Allah seized them for their sins. وَاللَّهُ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ, and Allah is, of course, severe in punishment. Qul, O Messenger, peace for him, you tell them. Say, لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, tell these disbelieving people who have disbelieved, tell them, O Messenger, سَتُغْلَبُونَ, soon you will be overpowered, or you will be vanquished. وَتُحْشَرُونَ إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ, and then will be gathered towards fire, towards hell. وَبِئْسَ الْمِهَادُ, which is the worst place to live. Sadaqallahul Azim. So this is our lesson today, starting from verse number 10, chapter Aali-Imran, or family of Imran. Inna alladhina kafaru, indeed those who have disbelieved, lan tugniya anhum amwaluhum wala awladuhum, neither their wealth nor their children can avail them min Allah against Allah in any way. That means those who disbelieve, imagine what disbelief means according to Quran. Being a disbeliever means who disbelieves in Allah as a creator, Lord, and nourisher and sustainer, right? Number two, who disbelieves in his messengers and prophets who are appointed by Allah, and through him revelation and message are sent for the guidance of mankind, who reject that, to deny that. Number three, who disbelieve in the life hereafter. They are reminded time and again that this life is just few days life. Matal hayat dunya, just few days life. At the end, when you die, that is not the end in itself. You will be reborn, resurrected. And then you will be gathered on the day of judgment. Then you will be put to account for the actions, for your faith and action which you have done in the worldly life. And accordingly, you will be rewarded or punished. One who denies all this. So imagine whether such a person believes in God or not. If a person who believes in God and in the life hereafter and in the messengers, he will be resurrected, he will be successful. Because he will come before Allah in the court of Allah with perfect faith. And then his faith in one God, his messengers, and life hereafter will be substantiated by his good deeds. So he is a person who will be accordingly rewarded. Now, who denies all these basics? Whether he accepts Allah or not, how should that matter? That doesn't mean that Allah doesn't exist if hundreds and thousands or millions of people don't believe in God. He is still creator, he is still Lord. And they may even, if they deny the life hereafter, that's not going to alter anything. Whether they believe in it or not, but They themselves will be recreated, they will be resurrected. And whether they believe in the day of accountability, should that matter? Still they will be put to account. And once they are put to account on the day of judgment, what can help them? They will be having nothing. Because since they didn't believe in the life hereafter, that means whatever they did in this lifetime, in lifespan, they only did for this world. They did nothing for the betterment of the next world. And how can they be helped? They are empty-handed. They'll be possessing nothing. So can their wealth which they accumulate in this world, or their families, or their offsprings, or their progeny, come to their rescue? How is it possible? Everybody will be judged according to his own, or based on his own deeds. Nobody can avail. That's emphasized here. Simple logic based on logic. Inna alladhina kafaru, indeed those who disbelieve, lan tugni anhum amwaluhum wala awladuhum. Their wealth, their possessions, and their children or progeny cannot avail them in life against Allah in any way. How can? Neither in this world can they help these possessions and wealth and all that can help them against God, nor on the day of judgment. And what will be the final result? Well, they will be left empty-handed. Nothing in their hand, no good deed, no faith at all. Neither in Allah, nor messengers, nor in the life hereafter. وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمْ وَقُودُ النَّارِ. And they'll become fuel of fire. That means their destination can be nothing but fire, on the basis of their disbelief and sinful actions. كَدَابِ آلِ فِرْعَوْنَ. Their plight will be the same as that of Pharaoh. Pharaoh also denied, willfully he denied, intentionally denied, because this whole, so do these people also disbelieve? This word speaks of this creator, every bit of it, whether from an atom to these galactical systems, from a unicellular organism or acellular organism to mammoth, dinosaurs, and these below whales, largest animals who have inhabited this earth. Everything speaks of the creation, the coordination we see, the perfection, or the sun and moon, the water cycle we see, the oceans, how they work, and we see perfect ecosystem working in this world, on this globe. Everything, it speaks of creator and then sustainer also, and coordinator. And if somebody rejects it, that means he's willfully rejecting it, because everything speaks of creator behind a creation. So the same thing was done by Pharaoh. So how come their fate can be different from the fate of Pharaoh? That's Quran explains. Kadabi Ali Pharaoh, their plight will be like plight of Pharaoh. وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ, and those who were before them. Ali Pharaoh, as was the fate of Pharaoh and his associates, and those who were before them, that the rejectors before them, Nimrods and all that, enemies of faith. Because why their fate will be the same? Fate of present-day believers will be same as will be the fate of Pharaoh and his associates and supporters and those who were before them, because kazabu bi ayatna, they rejected, they denied our signs. Our signs were spread all over, within ourselves and without in this whole universe and world, but they rejected that. فَأَخَذَهُمُ اللَّهُ بِذُنُوبِهِمْ. Then finally Allah seized them for their sins. وَاللَّهُ شَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ, and Allah is severe in punishment. Kul, O Messenger, peace be upon you, say, لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, you tell these disbelievers, Kul لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, tell these disbelievers who feel that they are now greater in numbers, more in numbers. They have some political influence. They are holding high offices. They are they have all the comforts and luxuries of this world. And that's why they look down upon the believers. These believers have turned wicked. They have turned arrogant. They have become cruel. And they are using all their might and main to suppress and crush the believers. And then they are proud of it. And as they used to say, see, we are in a better position. And then it speaks that God is pleased with us, despite their cruelties and evil deeds and all these corrupt practices, mischiefs. But Quran says this is not going to last. Go, Messenger, tell these disbelievers, Satuglabuna. Soon you will be overpowered. Your hegemony is not going to long last. It is just Allah is providing you an opportunity to listen, to hear, then understand and accept the faith. But if you don't avail this opportunity, then be ready. Satuglabuna, you shall be overpowered. وَتُحْشَرُونَ إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ, and will be gathered to fire, to hell. وَبِئْسَ الْمِهَادُ, which is the worst place to dwell. So don't be proud of all you possess. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم والحمد لله رب العالمين.